cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it. Ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries as we'll fall now. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And then we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it. Slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me.
What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City live watch-along. Today, the UEFA Champions League campaign starts here. It's a match from Seville in Spain. It's Sevilla taking on Manchester City, and we're going to be doing the live watch-along of this game. So, if you are enjoying the content, please do leave a thumbs up first and foremost. We're already on to 30 likes, which is sensational. 70 likes to go to my like goal of 100 likes. You know what we're always aiming for, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, we've got the live chat rolling as well, so do go and let me know your score predictions for this game and also where you are tuning in from. Kingsley, thanks very much for tuning in. Much appreciated. Alex, I've never seen Akanji play, so I'm not sure what to expect, but we're going to get our answer today as he does start. And Maximus, thank you very much for tuning in as well. It is much appreciated. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. We're very close now to 27,300 subscribers, so we're just over 700 subs away from my goal of 28,000 subscribers. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and on the yellow banner too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. TBG, thank you very much for tuning in from South Africa. We're international here on the JSGC channel. Welcome and thank you very much for tuning in. And on a last note, do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by OneFootball. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. So thank you very much there to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. If you want to go and check them out, then the link is in the description and also in the live chat where OneFootball will keep you up to date with all the latest football news, transfer news, as well as the latest scores, results, statistics, live league tables, and all your good footballing needs. They will be providing all the information for this video, including my build-up and preview to this game, which we're going to crack on with right now. So I am going to get OneFootball all locked and loaded up on here to provide all the details for you guys. So first and foremost, like we always do, you can vote for who you think is going to win. I'm going for an away win today for Manchester City. My score prediction for today is 3-1 Manchester City. So do let me know in the live chat what your score prediction is for this match. J Garth 92, thank you very much for tuning in. Looking for a big win for Manchester City. That would be fantastic. Steve, good day to you. Thanks very much for tuning in from Australia. We've got South Africa in on the room. We've got Oz in on the room. Awesome. Thank you very much for the dedication and tuning in. It is much appreciated on the international JSGC channel. So let's start with looking at the teams, and we're going to start off first with our opponent. And it is the team that finished fourth in La Liga last season, Sevilla, who haven't got off to the greatest of starts, picking up 1 point from 4 games in La Liga, not picking up a win so far this season. Mixid, hello, thank you very much for tuning in, helping to moderate the chat. So remember, the ground rules for the chat is keep things clean, keep things friendly, and no spoiling it for others with no spam. There we go, pretty much it. So, in goal, starts for Sevilla, number 13, Bono, and as I mentioned in my preview, no, it's not the lead singer from U2, but that would be very funny if it was. Starting at right back is number 30, Carmona. Number 3 at left back is Alex Tellez, and they're starting with the 2 centre-backs today, which is number 6, Gudelj and number 14 Nianzou. Now in midfield they've got number 10 Ivan Rakitic and also number 18 Thomas Delaney. Starting out wide they've got former Manchester City man number 16 Jesus Navas and number 19 Acuna, and then up top they've got Gomez who's their number 24 and number 22, which is Manchester City's wanted man in Isco, been linked with us every summer for about 10 years now. Is Sevilla's starting 11 for today. On the bench they've got Adam Januzaj, Joan Jordan, Kasper Dolberg, Gonzalo Montiel, Rafa Mir, Fernando, former Manchester City man, Youssef En-Nesryi, and also Alberto Flores, Kike Salas, Marco Dimitrovic, Karim Rekik, former Manchester City man as well, and Suso. For Manchester City then, your starting 11 for today, starting in goal is number 31, Ederson. Right back, number 7, Joao Cancelo. And number 21 at left back, Sergio Gomez. For Manchester City's centre-backs today is number 3, Ruben Dias, and number 25, Manuel Akanji, making his Manchester City debut. Looking forward to seeing what he can bring to the Manchester City squad. In midfield, we're starting with number 16, Rodri, number 17, Kevin De Bruyne, and number 20, Bernardo Silva. Started on the left wing is number 10, Jack Grealish, and on the right wing, number 47, Philip Foden. And starting up top, Manchester City's new signing of the summer is number 9, Erling Haaland. On the bench for Manchester City today is number 33, Scott Carson, number 80, Cole Palmer, number 8, Ilkay Gundogan, number 97, Joshua Wilson-Esbrand, number 18, Stefan Ortega-Moreno, number 19, Julian Alvarez, number 26, Riyad Mahrez, number 82, Rico Lewis, number 6, Nathan Ake, and number 4, the return of Kalvin Phillips there. So lots of senior options for City on the bench there. Kalvin Phillips could be an option if we need him to have defensive reinforcements in this game. In particular, if we need him to rotate Rodri at any one point. Nathan Ake, good to see him on the bench once more as well. Could get some more minutes in his legs. Looking further afield, Ilkay Gundogan could be an option in midfield. Cole Palmer could be an option out wide along with Riyad Mahrez, and also Julian Alvarez, who also could help rotate with Erling Haaland. In terms of the starting 11 then for Manchester City, fairly happy with that starting 11. I would have liked to have seen Julian Alvarez on the right wing with Phil Foden dropping to the bench, and that's just to give him a little bit of a rest as he's had a lot of minutes. But Pep Guardiola for you, I'd like to have seen Julian Alvarez start. He's looked very impressive when we've seen him. Hopefully we'll see him off the bench and putting in some more impressive performances for Manchester City. And that's one thing I think is crucial to Manchester City's rotation, is Pep Guardiola making more substitutes. We've got options there on the bench. Use them. Midfield, surprising Ilkay Gundogan isn't starting, but Rodri, De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva, it isn't bad, is it really? And Akanji making his debut for Manchester City at the back with Nathan Ake on the bench there. A lot of responsibility put onto Akanji, so we will see how he does get along. So yeah, that is the starting 11. What are your thoughts of the Manchester City starting 11? Do let me know in the live chat. Do let me know your thoughts as well, including your score prediction. I'm sticking with my 3-1 victory for Manchester City. I was just watching in the background here Chelsea's game away from home against Dinamo Zagreb, where it's finished Dinamo Zagreb 1, Chelsea 0. Off to a disastrous start there, Chelsea, in their Champions League campaign. But there we go. Alex, thanks very much for tuning in. Hoping Walker isn't out for too long. He's picked up a minor injury. I imagine he'll probably be out until after the international break, and probably the same with John Stones. So it's nice to have Nathan Ake and Manuel Akanji as options for Manchester City to help ease the burden for obviously the option of John Stones missing out. The bigger worry there is Kyle Walker. Any injury to Cancelo now or Sergio Gomez, and all of a sudden Man City look very, very short at fullback, which, considering we've added a centre-back, I'm surprised we didn't have a look in midfield or a fullback to try and see if we can pick up a cheap 10, 15 million pound player to help ease the numbers. But if that is the case, then we're just going to have to go and rely on the academy players. Rico Lewis more than capable of helping to perform at right back, and he could get some minutes here. That is definitely possible, so we'll have to see. We've got lots of important games coming up. These injuries haven't been perfect from City. We do know that we are quite an injury-prone squad. we've got a small squad. It was always going to happen, in my complete honest opinion. So yeah, they are my thoughts. Like I said, do let me know your thoughts in the live chat, including your score prediction for this game and where you are tuning in from. Also, don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this live watch along. We're closing in on being halfway to our like goal of 100 likes. We're on 42. We're 58 likes away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well to let me know your thoughts, like I said, in the live chat. Subscribe to my channel as well. That would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out my social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen as well. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos, or any general business inquiries. And speaking of sponsors, this video today is brought to you by OneFootball. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much there to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. If you want to go and check them out, link is in the description and also in the live chat. Christopher, thanks very much for tuning in. Alex saying recently Walker, he's makes an interesting point there. Says he hasn't been great, but he has been playing in a much more forward-thinking role this year. It is going to take some time to adapt to, and of course, you're 100% correct there. I think Man City have missed out in the transfer market. It might be something we look at in either in the winter window or next summer, and having a look at a fullback that is integrated to be able to cut into the centre and almost act as a defensive midfielder or a central midfielder who can also play as a right back as well. As Pep's always looking to adjust his fullbacks and asking different roles for them. And Joao Cancelo is a perfect signing for Manchester City. It took him a little while to adapt, of course, and it'll take time for our other new signings to be made. But I just feel like fullback's so important to City's style and Pep Guardiola's style that definitely is something we can have a look at. And let's not forget Kyle Walker, getting no younger, relies a lot on his pace there. Once that pace starts to burn off a little bit, City will be looking towards either someone else who's got the pace, who's a bit younger. I know like players like Reece James has been chucked out there, or they could go and have a look at somebody else who's just as technically gifted, a similar player to that of Joao Cancelo. What would be really nice is to get regular minutes for Rico Lewis and see if he would be an option to consider for Manchester City, because utilising these academy players would save Manchester City a lot of money in the long term, which is why I presume we've either sold our academy players with lots of buyback clauses or loaned them out with the option to potentially bring maybe 2 or 3 of them back maybe next season and boost up that number in the squad once they've got some real valuable experience for themselves. But we'll have to wait and see. What I find really interesting, just having a look at the full-time scores from the Champions League for the 2 early kickoffs. We've already mentioned the Dinamo Zagreb 1, Chelsea 0. The other game in their group today is Salzburg taking on AC Milan in Austria. So, yeah, I still expect Chelsea to make it through even with that disappointing result. But you do never know. The other early game was in Manchester City's group. It's finished Borussia Dortmund 3, FC Copenhagen 0. Copenhagen did have a goal chalked off through VAR for offside very late on. So Dortmund kept their clean sheet intact. So it does mean that if Man City want to go top today, if we win 3-0, we're going to go into second because of alphabetical order. If we win 4-1, we'll go first on goals scored. So we have to win either by 4 goals or a score of 4-1 or greater. As long as we win by 3 or more would send us top. Anything else will mean that if we do win, we will go second. A draw will see us alphabetically go into third. Into second, as well on in alphabetical order. So a loss for Manchester City today, depending on what the score is, as long as it's by less than 3, means we would be third. But we don't want to be thinking about that. What we want is a good start to the City Champions League campaign, and that happens through winning this game, and I'm confident we can make that happen. F. Hill Foden, hello, thank you very much for tuning in. It is much appreciated. Right, guys, well, I'll just go and get a drink as my throat's really dry. I do feel a bit better than what I did at the weekend. Not feeling 100% as of yet, but there we go. Still well enough to do a live watch along for you guys. I've got some pre-match entertainment for you guys to enjoy, coming from my partner channel, Mixid. His link is in the description if you want to go and check him out. This is him doing the Roku G&T Passion Fruit flavour, the good summer cocktail. Enjoy.
What's going on, guys? Mix is here, back again for another summer-themed cocktail. And today's summer-themed cocktail, guys, is the Roku Gin and Tonic. Because we're continuing on with the gin cocktails. Because I think we can make it work with the Roku gin. Because it's a little bit different from your normal gin. But I think we can make it work. It's not your normal gin that you use for a gin and tonic, as it's a bit more of a bitter tasting gin. So for the tonic, what I'll be using will be a passion fruit and lime flavoured from Fever Tree. Because I think I can make it work with raspberries and strawberry. I think we can have a gin and tonic that works with Roku. So let's build this cocktail. So let's make this G&T. So now we're putting some raspberries and strawberries. So let's have the raspberries in. Now we'll add the strawberries. So what I'm going for a proper summer theme. Like I said, it's what you think of in it with summer. Think of strawberries, raspberries, nice summer fruits. So to make a Roku G&T, guys, it's putting 60ml or 2 ounces of a Roku gin. So now you just top it up with tonic water. I'm using passion fruit and lime tonic water from Fever Tree. Personally, I think it's a nice combination with Roku. As simple as that, that's how you make a Roku G&T. As simple as that, that's how you make a Roku G&T. Can we make this work? Has it worked? How does it taste? Personally, that's quite nice. It's certainly quite a refreshing taste. If I had to rate it, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. I think it works. Because I think the passion fruit tonic water, I think the passion fruit and lime tonic water works well with the Roku like that. So I'm trying to fight it. Because like I said, with Roku, it's certainly different from your classic gin, especially for a G&T. It's not your normal gin to use for a G&T, as it just has that extra taste, that herbal taste. Like a little bit of extra bitterness to it. Because I've tried my best to work, but it's quite refreshing. It's certainly drinkable. Certainly not as crisp as your other ones, like your Botanis. Because if you wanted, you like your classic G&T, but I think the passion fruit makes up for it. Because if I was to use normal tonic water, I think it'd be too bitter, this, especially with Roku. But I think it's quite refreshing to taste this. But it's certainly drinkable, I was going to say, but I'd recommend it. Have you ever tried the G&T sales with Roku? Let me know your results. Because as I know some people that love the gin do not like Roku, or find it hard to use. Because Roku by itself, you can drink it by itself. It's one of those classic gins that you can drink just by itself. But as soon as you use tonic water, it's a little bit something extra. Because it takes a quiet taste, and I've tried my best to try and make this work. 7 out of 10. I think it's drinkable. I think it's nice. But still not my favourite gin tea. It's not something I'd use for gin and tonic Roku gin. Because it's just a little bit bitter than your normal gins that you're used to. But do let me know what you think of the Roku gin tea in the comments below. So I do want to hear from you. Because have you ever tried it with a gin and tonic? Have you made it work with Roku? But I've been Mixid. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Mixid for more cocktails like this, as it really does help the channel grow. And for my next cocktail, I will be doing the Dirty Shirley Temple, as that's going to be the go-to summer cocktail for 2022. You've heard it here first on that Mixid, and I will see you then. Cheers.
Thank you very much there to Mixid for providing today's pre-match entertainment. If you want to go and check him out, then the link is in the description. Weather looking really nice in Seville. Had 33 degrees, bright sunshine. We've had storms, rain, 19 degrees, thunder, lightning. Not been great here, if I'm honest, in the northwest in the UK, but there we go. So thank you very much to Boy Racer, saying this year will be the year. He's feeling optimistic. I'm hoping this year will be the year as well. And as Alex says, every year we feel like it's going to be our year. So he's going for reverse psychology and saying we're not going to win it this year. Hoping the reverse psychology works there and we do go and win it. John Walters liking the Knob Creek drink in the background for Mixid, which is actually highly recommended. Says it's very nice. Just has a funny name. But hello, John. Thanks very much for tuning in. Much appreciated. Dad, thanks very much for tuning in as well. Much appreciated. Hoping that I'm feeling a bit better. I feel a little bit better. Not 100% definitely, as I'm sure you'll be able to tell and from our sound, but yeah, hopefully by the weekend, be good to go for the Spurs game, which I'm happy to say I am going to. So we'll have a match vlog for that. Dad going for a 1-0 victory for Manchester City today, as on his Super 6. I've gone for 3-1 Manchester City, so fingers crossed to get them points. And that is what happens as we've got the Champions League anthem. So feel free to go and boo away to the Champions League anthem as it plays there for this game between Sevilla and Manchester City in the Champions League, the opening game of the group stage for the 2022-2023 season. Manchester City today playing in the same top that I'm wearing here, wearing our home kit, our sky blue shirts, but this time wearing the burgundy shorts and sky blue socks, which due to colour contrast is we can't play in our white shorts, and Sevilla playing in all white. And I think them new shorts look really, really smart. And I'd be very happy if that permanently did become our kit for the season. But we will see. We will see. Dad, as you say, 1-0 will do. Any win will do. 3 points is 3 points. Take it, move on to the next game. That is definitely what we've got to be looking for. Daniel, thanks very much for tuning in, and thank you very much for your support as well, and you are more than welcome, as we're now up to 54 likes. It means we're 46 likes away from 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well to let me know your thoughts in the live chat, including your score prediction for this game and where you're tuning in from around the world. Already see we've got Australia in on the room. We've got South Africa in on the room as well. So do let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm going for 3-1 Manchester City today. Let me know your score prediction in the comments below. Also, don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up. Like I said, 46 likes is the aim, and we're away from 100 likes, so any help towards that would be great. Also, don't forget social media links there in the description below, and also on the yellow banner too. You're going to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below, and on the yellow banner too. You're going to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. Today's video is sponsored and brought to you by OneFootball. Link to OneFootball is in the description and also in the live chat if you want to go and check that out. Anyone that does download OneFootball using my link does help to support the future content created here on my channel, and it does keep these videos and live watch-alongs coming for you guys. And on a last note, also don't forget to subscribe as well. Rupert, thanks very much for tuning in as well. That is much appreciated. We are literally ready and waiting for kickoff here for this game between Sevilla and Manchester City. Man City have got the top corner, the top of the screen, top right-hand corner. City going to be attacking from left to right here with our fans gathered. We've got over 1,000 fans that have travelled on a week's notice to Seville, so maximum respect to them. I'm sure they've had a cracking trip. City are going to get us underway for this game as we do have kickoff. It's Haaland that gets us underway for the start of this Champions League campaign for Manchester City. As I've said, Sevilla are playing in all white shirts, white shorts and black socks, attacking from right to left. City attacking from left to right, playing in their sky blue shirts and socks and their maroon shorts, which I think looks very, very smart. So Ederson just working the ball to Akanji. He's going to send the ball long towards Haaland. The header is won by Sevilla, and they can get to their first touch of the ball in the first 30 seconds. It is won back, though, by Manchester City. And we can move forward as it is Ruben Dias bringing Manchester City forward. Down the left-hand side, he's got company in the form of Jack Grealish. He did have the option of Phil Foden, who's on the right-hand side now. Here's Diaz now to Gomez. Grealish. Gomez takes control of the ball. So it's Grealish, Bernardo and Gomez occupying that left-hand side. Diaz to Bernardo. Here's Grealish. Got the run of Gomez, uses Bernardo instead. Bernardo brings City forward. Haaland into the box as a very deep cross comes in from Bernardo. It's over everybody. And out for a throw into Sevilla. I will be keeping an eye on the other results in Europe tonight as well. Just to be nosy. It's nice. I've got a feeling Haaland's going to get a brace. And who's going to get the other goal? I'll go for Grealish. Why not? Let's put him out there. Like a foul, referees does eventually blow the whistle. So we want to get on with it. The referee allows them to get on with it. They switch it from left to right. There's a decent ball over. And into the Manchester City half, Sevilla come. There's an overlap here. Navas is going to be the one that might put a ball in. It does get a ball across, and header's won by Manchester City. It's Cancelo who wins it, and City with a bit of lacklustre defending, don't clear their lines. Akanji can get his foot through it. Only to be brought back by Sevilla. They've got control of the ball here in the middle of the park. They're working the ball very nicely now to the left-hand side. Another cross comes in. Header won this time by Rodri. The ball comes back to City. Tellez heads it, and it's headed clear by Cancelo. Sevilla still got control of the ball. It's intercepted by Bernardo, and De Bruyne can pick the ball up, and he looks to try and thread a pass through to Haaland. He's appealing for a free kick. He's got a free kick for Manchester City as well. Excuse me. De Bruyne captaining Manchester City today. As Grealish got nutmegged then. As City have got themselves another free kick through Phil Foden. Inside the Sevilla half. Albeit only just inside the Sevilla half. On the right-hand side for Manchester City. Cancelo chooses just to pass it. De Bruyne works the ball backwards. Here's Akanji to Cancelo. Puts the ball into space, looking for De Bruyne. Sevilla will bring it away. And they can actually work it down the right-hand side here. 4 minutes in here in Seville. It is Sevilla 0, Manchester City 0. As we're already up to 59 likes, which is sensational. We're now just 41 likes away from 100 likes. So any help towards that will be much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link in the description, also in the live chat. So here's Manuel Akanji making his Manchester City debut today. Gives the ball to Joao Cancelo. De Bruyne now here into the Sevilla half on the right-hand side. Gives it to Phil Foden. Foden centralising it. He'll move that to the left-hand side. He can't find an accurate ball to Jack Grealish. And Sevilla will have themselves a throw-in. Not the greatest of balls that from Phil Foden, as we're into the 60 likes now. As we're now 37 likes away. 50, I don't know where that's come from. 37 likes away from 100 likes. Making some good gains. Sevilla then, they're working the ball backwards. City looking to press them and press them high. Here's goalkeeper Bono. Working it out from the back. Good work that from Sevilla. Get it to the right-hand side. Looking for players in space. Could be a proper football game, this one, as you'd expect from a team playing in La Liga. And, of course, a team led by Pep Guardiola. The ball's going to be kept on the ground a lot. Looking for space. Looking for the, what I like to call the triangular passing. Lots of movement in and around. Longer ball comes forward. It's accurate from Sevilla. They keep hold of the ball. They're beating the Manchester City press. They are having to work it backwards. Haaland pressing now as the ball comes long once more. Over the top, beats everybody, so City can win the ball back. Here's Manuel Akanji for Manchester City. Gives it to Ruben Dias, his centre-back partner for today. Gomez goes down the line, looking for Bernardo Silva. He can't control it, and Sevilla can bring it away. And they've got control of the ball as well, Sevilla. They work it backwards to goalkeeper Bono. He's going to go long. And a good accurate ball as well, well controlled. Sevilla not looked too bad. You wouldn't think this is a team currently sitting 17th in La Liga. Got battered by Barcelona in Seville at the weekend as well. So 6.5 minutes in, Sevilla 0, Manchester City 0. As I can hear the rain absolutely bucketing it down here. Just what we want. Akanji then to Ruben Dias. Into the Sevilla half. Sevilla currently got all their players inside their half, and City have got all their players inside the Sevilla half. Nothing new there with Manchester City. Here's Bernardo Silva now to Jack Grealish, who's in space. Works it from left to right. Not an accurate ball, headed clear. De Bruyne can pick it up. Cancelo's got a little bit of space. Gives it back to De Bruyne. Imagino wants to whip one in. He's got 6'4" Haaland to aim at. Goes for Haaland. He gets a flick on, and it's wide. Akshay, thanks very much for tuning in. Who is my favourite City player? I presume you mean right now. And my favourite one's got to be Haaland, hasn't it? 10 goals in 6. It's incredible. De Bruyne is right up there. Bernardo Silva is one of my favourite players. Ruben Dias is awesome. John Stone's another one. Not really had any opportunities. That Haaland flick's probably the best opportunity we've had in the game, and that wasn't testing anybody. It wasn't doing anything. Been a bit of a sluggish start. Not much happening. Sergio Gomez just wrestled the Sevilla player to the ground there. Throwing given to Sevilla. I think Sergio Gomez is going to have a word by the referee. Literally rugby tackled. I think it was it Navas who was rugby tackling. Navas not happy, captain for Sevilla today. Are you on about the canvas? There's the picture, if that's what you're on about. That is Wembley Stadium. 2015, when Mixed's team, Preston North End, went to Wembley, and it's on my wall because if you have a look at the picture, I don't know how clear that picture is, but it's a sea of black and white, and then you can see a little bit of sky blue in there, my jacket. And that's an awesome picture right of me in the moment when Preston had scored. And you've got a player running right in the bottom corner. That's Jermaine Beckford. And it was a professional photographer's picture of that moment, which I just so happened to be right in there. Fun fact, Mick Sid's not in there because he was in the bathroom at the time of that goal being scored. It was the 4th goal. Finished Preston 4, Swindon 0. From 2015, that picture, 7 years ago now. Holds a lot of meaning, some good memories in there as well. So, yeah, that's why it's on the wall. I will at some point go around and do a room tour. More than likely be on the vlogs channel when I do a house update. Speaking about everything that I've got in the background, as most stuff in here holds some kind of meaning to me or the channel or something along them lines. I'll be able to explain that in further detail. You got the Euro 2004 ball, one of my favourite footballs ever, and also the ball that I used for the 24-hour challenge, visiting every ground in the Northwest in the Football League and Premier League. You got the sticker books that I've done videos on, darts board in the background, where I won the most games on that darts board. It's a very old board. Got to sign the back like the professionals do, so it's got my signature on the back. That's in there. They got the dolphin, represents the Miami Dolphins, and also a teddy bear that I've had since I was a very young age. What else have we got? We've got the if you look just there, you got the 2022 World Cup ball in Qatar. You got a lightsaber because I love Star Wars. You can't really see it on the background, but I've got the 2000 and Euro 2020 football as well, sandwiched behind there. We've got the Havana Club dark rum, which when I eventually get some Pepsi, will be in use. You've got the Champions 12 shirt, don't really need to speak about. Cancelo has a shot. As you can tell, there's not really much happening, and there's Sevilla playing some dangerous balls out, and yeah, it's intercepted by Manchester City to no surprise there. Here's City then, building from the back. Good evening, Dale. Do hope you are well. We've got no Kyle Walker today, as he's injured. Here's Bernardo Silva then for Man City. Literally nothing happened in the first 12 minutes here. Grealish into the penalty area. Can he make something happen? He nearly did, into the side net in his low, hard effort. Possibly the best opportunity of the game so far. Jack Grealish cuts in onto the inside, onto his right foot. So there's a bit of space. Looks for the near post. And into the side netting. Remains 0-0. Dale feeling a little bit better. Not 100% by any stretch of the imagination, but a little bit better. Hopefully he'll be fully recovered for the weekend and the game against Tottenham, which doing a match vlog for. Really looking forward to that. It'll be a really good game. City get themselves a throw-in just next to the corner flag. Long ball comes forward from Sevilla. Cut out by Kevin De Bruyne, and City can have possession. John, you don't want to be doing that to your poor mother. As we're on to 66 likes, which is really good. 34 likes away from 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget as well to subscribe as well, and also do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball, link in the description, also in the live chat. Here is Sergio Gomez for Manchester City. Gives the ball to Jack Grealish. Intercepted by Sevilla. The pass was slightly short by Sergio Gomez, and Sevilla can have the ball, and they're working the ball backwards to their goalkeeper. He goes long. Cancelo's got a little bit of a race on against Tellez. He gets there before Tellez, gives it to Ederson. And Ederson, with a good pass, finds Gomez, flicks it up towards Grealish. That's a good header won by Jack Grealish. And here is Erling Haaland. First chance he's had to really burst forward for Manchester City. He gives it to Kevin De Bruyne. He makes his run, Haaland does. He looks for the legs of the defender, De Bruyne, to get it through. Doesn't happen. So De Bruyne has an effort with his left foot. And trust me, Kevin De Bruyne will not want to see that effort ever again in his life. He has ballooned that. It went off the picture. I don't know how high up into the stands that went. About 20 yards out. Normally prime Kevin De Bruyne territory. And he has fluffed his lines and a half there. And it's out for high and wide for a goal kick to Sevilla. Which the keeper sends long. And they've actually done very well to get hold of the ball. And I don't think Cancelo's managed to keep that in. He hasn't. And so Sevilla are going to have a throw-in. Just midway inside the Manchester City half here. I'd like to see City pressing a little bit more. I feel like we're easing off. I wouldn't say it's an open game, but certainly I'd say Sevilla were well in this game. And the first phase of the game, the first 15 minutes done to no damage. No testing for either keeper. It's not been a brilliant game, if I'm being completely honest. It's got almost a Spanish feel about it. Two very good passing teams going toe for toe. Clinicalness is what was going to come down to, but we know that. We're more than used to it. So here is Joao Cancelo for Manchester City. Gives it to Phil Foden. No real space for anybody, so he's had to work it backwards. Manuel Akanji now takes control of the football. Diaz sends it long towards Foden. He's in and around. There's a chance here for City, and he has it poked off his heel. So Foden wants a penalty. Doesn't feel like he got any of the ball. One of the Sevilla players goes down under a challenge from Akanji and wants a free kick. Referee says play on. Here is Jack Grealish now. A bit disappointing that from Phil Foden. First chance we've had to get around the Sevilla line and didn't manage to pull the trigger or make anything happen there. It was a bit disappointing as a cross comes in. Jack Grealish puts his head onto it and works it backwards. Gomez goes with another ball in. It's deep, too deep, and the keeper will collect that one. Nothing in that for the challenge on Foden, in my opinion. So VAR will have a look at that. Phil Foden wanted to ask the question. No other City players did. Here's Bono sending the ball long. He's been pretty good with his distribution at the moment, Bono. I know goalkeepers on the continent can be very hit and miss with their distribution. Some exceptionally good, some distinctively average. Sevilla more than happy to be physical and rough and tough, this, aren't they? We're giving a bit of a battle out there for City at the moment. Here's Foden now for Manchester City. Here's Grealish. De Bruyne now with another shot that he's ballooned high and wide for a good area for Kevin De Bruyne. You'd be expecting him to at least getting close to the target, even getting them on target. His distribution better than his singing for Bono. 19 minutes in then. Been a fairly boring 19 minutes, hasn't it, really? Not been much happening as Sevilla come down the City right-hand side, their left. Some nice work before Cancelo can hook it clear. And Sevilla have control of the ball once more. If Sevilla do make a mistake and City can have the ball. City looking maybe towards the counter-attack. Haaland looking to be released there. Wasn't released by Grealish. Instead, Bernardo can have the ball. As he finds Cancelo in a bit of space. Slightly centred to goal. Moves it to the right-hand side. There's a run of De Bruyne. A lot of space for De Bruyne. And there's Erling Haaland. Who else but Erling Haaland to be in the right place at the right time to make it 1-0 Manchester City. Such a simple goal for Manchester City to score. So simple. So effective. Who else but Erling Haaland? And it all came about. Foden finds De Bruyne. Perfectly onside. Haaland's long legs are perfectly onside as well. And makes it 1-0 Manchester City here. We're becoming a one-player team. Just what the doctor ordered. And City up and running for the Champions League campaign. Who else but Haaland? Another Haaland tapping. I'd like to see Jack get a goal. And what City need to do now is try and get that killer second goal. We've got a big match against Tottenham Hotspur at the weekend that we could ideally get this game wrapped up ASAP. We could start thinking about that. Haaland City. He's so good though, isn't he? So good. There isn't a striker more informed, more deadly in front of goal right now than Erling Haaland. Here is Rodri now to Jack Grealish. I can see Erling Haaland grabbing. Well, how many goals, all competitions is he grabbing this year if City make it far in all the comps? It's going to be a scary amount if City can keep him injury-free. A scary amount. As we're up to 70 likes now, which is fabulous. It wouldn't surprise me if he went at a goal a game. We play, 60 games in a season? And if Haaland plays 50, I can see him grabbing 55, 60 goals if he can play in that many. He's that good. It's scary because City have got all the potential now to become incredible. They've got that player that when we were creating 4 or 5 good opportunities to score, we've got that player that can put 4 or 5 opportunities in a game away. It wouldn't surprise me to see Haaland break goal scoring records this season. It wouldn't surprise me to see Haaland doing things that we've not seen before. Things like back-to-back hat-tricks that he's already done. I'm talking him getting 4, 5 goals in a game. It wouldn't surprise me. Erling Haaland, he's got so much more to his game, but he doesn't need to do anything more to his game other than be in the right place at the right time and score them tap-ins. We've missed having a player that can score them easy tap-ins. And I don't mean that as a dig at Raheem Sterling, but he made the easy chances look very difficult, did he not? Rightio then, we're 27 likes away from 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. And do go check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link in the description and also in the live chat. OneFootball will keep you up to date with all the latest football news, transfer news, latest scores, results, statistics, live league tables, and all your good footballing needs. All the details there in the description if you want to go and check that out. Anyone that does download the OneFootball app using my link does help to support the future content created here on my channel. It does keep these videos coming for you guys. Excuse me. So we're 24 minutes in here in Seville. It's Sevilla 0, Manchester City 1, thanks to a goal from Erling Haaland and an assist for Kevin De Bruyne. 2 players that I've got in my bet mate as well, actually, which is brill. Here is Phil Foden on the right-hand side for Manchester City. He's got Cancelo and De Bruyne for company. Uses Cancelo. Wanted the run of Foden. Never really came. Cancelo's got a bit of space. Squares it in. Cleared by Sevilla. They can get it fully clear now. Whacked clear. Rodri looks under it. Lets it bounce. And Sevilla can get a foot onto it and get the ball as well. That's disappointing for Rodri. Expect better from someone as good as Rodri. As Grealish does a really good touch and wins the ball back for Manchester City there. Dribbles once, twice into the penalty area. Dispossessed. De Bruyne gets his foot onto it. Here's Bernardo Silva now. Does well against his man. Can work it backwards. City can have possession here. Sergio Gomez has a drive forward. Got Bernardo for company onto his left foot. Works it backwards to Rodri. Pings it towards the right-hand side. Foden gets a touch on it. Crosses it in. Headed clear. Only as far as Rodri. Here's Akanji now. Goes back to Ruben Dias. Gives it to Kevin De Bruyne. As Haaland's been wrestled. He gets a shot away. Blocked. And headed clear by Sevilla. City can get possession of that once more. As we're now 24 likes away from 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Nearly 100 likes. We're nearing in on half time as well. More than halfway through the first half. Can we get there by half time? That's the question. That'd be sensational. Be really good. Here's Philip Foden then with the ball for Manchester City. Waiting for a bit of company from Cancelo. Gets it once he got back into an onside position. Foden tackled and a throw-in given against him. Not happy with that. Did look like it came off the back heel of Foden there. Foden disagrees. So Acuna with the throw-in for Sevilla. Goes long, flicked up. Cancelo can't get his head onto it. Sevilla tried to put their foot through it. Doesn't go very far. And Rodri can pick that ball up. So they're just struggling to build from midfield. Doing all right from defence to midfield. But midfield into attack kind of struggling. Passing's been fairly good. They've switched off twice to allow City space. City punished them the second time. The little owl, hello, thank you very much for tuning in, much appreciated. Akanji looked very settled, looked very good on the ball, looked very composed, switched on. We're yet to see Sevilla really test Man City defensively yet, to see how good his positioning is, his communication is, how good his tackling is, etc, etc. But in terms of 28 minutes into his debut, look decent. There's Bernardo, he's tackled and it's a free kick. Free kick Manchester City on the edge of the Sevilla penalty area. Right on the left-hand side. Potential right-footer territory. De Bruyne. Might fancy an effort. Yeah, De Bruyne stood over it. De Bruyne territory. De Bruyne season. Already got an assist. He's hungry for goals. And this is a good opportunity here. From this free kick. It's got me sitting up. I'm excited. Got to be going for goal from here. Ginger Kev. In a good area. I'd be going for goal. I won't be crossing it. Be having a shot. Foden's the other player stood over it. Clearly very warm in Seville. All the sweat coming off the players. Right, we're lined up in. Looks like De Bruyne's lining this one up. It's going to be De Bruyne. And into the side netting. Good effort. He looked like he had it covered all the way. But he got asked the question. He creeped that onto the inside of the post, and the keepers might be struggling, but there wasn't a lot of power into it and pace, which is probably what was needed. Power, pace and precision to beat the keeper at his near post. Or wrong foot him. As Ederson goes long with his ball towards Haaland, headed clear by Sevilla. Cancelo to Rodri. And Rodri's deep to gone through the back. That's weak. Very weak from the referee there, claiming that Rodri's gone through the back of Alex Tellez. That in the Premier League isn't given as a free kick. And I think it's Robbie Savage on commentary there said it's not a foul. Yeah, he goes in with a bit of an arm and the elbow onto the back, but Rodri's bigger, taller, more physical. He's winning that ball. Very weak free kick the referee's given there. Very weak. So it is that goal on 20 minutes from Haaland, separated the two sides here in Seville. Sevilla 0, Manchester City 1. Sevilla with a low ball in, and there's Akanji in the right place at the right time. Gets his foot onto it and out for a corner. In front of the home end in Seville. Is it the North Stand that they told Man City fans to avoid before the game? Where their ultras are. The flags flying, they're all stood up in anticipation. Corner comes in, headed clear by Jack Grealish. Towards the edge of the penalty area, shot comes in, it's dragged, and it's wide. No harm to Ederson's goal. I think that might be Sevilla's first effort at goal, actually. Taking them 31 minutes to take their first effort. It's wide. Acuna with the effort. So we are now 22 likes away from 100 likes. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Subscribe to my channel as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link in the description, also in the live chat. Northern Irish, Sevilla's just had their first opportunity, dragged wide. Other than that, City have had a free kick at the side netting. And nothing else. Game's starting to slowly liven up as we're now 20 likes away from 100 likes. Apologise if I'm coming across as tired. Late into the day. I'm more of an early bird than someone that goes dead late. But that's just me. So here's Joao Cancelo for Manchester City. Inside the Sevilla half. A lot of the game's been played inside the Sevilla half. Rodri now back to Cancelo. Akanji to Diaz. Akanji once more under pressure. Makes a good pass to Rodri. He's put back under pressure. Bursts forward. That's good work from Akanji. 33 minutes I've seen of Akanji. Dortmund didn't rate him. I've heard negative stuff and he's not put a foot wrong at the moment. Look good. Grealish into the penalty area. Can't find his pass through to Erling Haaland, and that'll go out of play harmlessly for a goal kick to Sevilla as we are 12 minutes away from half-time here in Spain. The goal looks, I'm just getting a replay, the goal looks really simple, but I don't think it's anything but simple. De Bruyne has to put it into the right area. Haaland reads it better than any of the defenders. He still has to slide in. He still has to get his foot onto it. It still has to be accurate. Just does everything right. It's just a natural-born finisher. Yeah, a lot of his goals have been tap-ins, but that's just how Manchester City play, and you have to put them tap-ins away. They're not easy. And as far as tap-ins go, as Little Owl says, it's a great finish. Well read. It looks so simple. It looks so effective. Looking at the efforts on goal, City have had 1 shot on target from their 8 efforts on goal. It's gone in. Not exactly the most clinical, most fluent attacking performance from City so far. Sevilla have had just 1 effort, that one that went wide a couple of minutes ago. As we're now 18 into the teens, 18 likes away from 100 likes. Can we get there in, 10 minutes? That's the question. Can we get to 100 likes before half time? That would be brilliant. I can't even remember the last time we hit 100 likes before half time. Very good. Very good. Sterling love missing tap-ins as a ball comes across from Sergio Gomez towards Haaland. Clipped and cleared by Sevilla. They've got control of the ball in the middle of the park as well. Rodri doing some pushing and shoving. I'm surprised the referee's not given a free kick there as Sevilla continue their passing around Manchester City. Very dangerous thing to do. But they're doing a pretty good job. They might be trailing, but they've not looked bad at all, in my opinion. So good tackle from Cancelo. Here's Bernardo then. He's got De Bruyne in a little bit of space. I don't think De Bruyne was fully aware of his player's surroundings there, and coming together shoulder to shoulder is deemed as just that, shoulder to shoulder. And there's another one for Sevilla, and the referee is consistent and says no free kick there, and a free kick is eventually given to Phil Foden as he's taken out. Referee's not happy with the aggression in the game, so he's having a word there with Acuna. Ruben Dias is getting his voice in there for Manchester City as well. Need to settle it down a little bit, I think. I like that the referee let the play flow then. De Bruyne then, with a kick in. Akanji gets his head onto it. Sevilla managed to get a block in. They can bring it away as well. They continue with their passing around Manchester City, instead of moving the ball into space. And they've done very well to keep hold of the ball. Now they've got possession. They're working it backwards. That's a dangerous ball, and it's stolen from Erling Haaland. Jack Grealish back to Haaland on his left foot. He's managed to get an effort away. Keeper's got a good strong hand onto it. No one's there to follow it in for Manchester City. I think the goalkeeper just played it safe there, so to speak, as it looked like Diaz had sold Ederson short there. He's rushing out of his goal. He goes long with a massive, massive kick, which will be headed back to the goalkeeper. So, yeah, Haaland was forced wide. He had a real acute angle that he managed to just get the side of his foot to get an effort on goal and ask the question of the keeper. No conviction, no power, and no trouble in the end for Bono. Get an advertisement for Lay's crisps. Can't really go wrong with Lay's crisps in Spain, can you? Grealish hasn't looked too bad. He's looking very fresh, looking quick, looking agile. And as Alex says, the Akanji's look very good. As we're now 15 likes away from 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. 15 more to go. They are wearing burgundy shorts due to the clash of shorts with Sevilla's home kit. Chris, thanks very much for tuning in from 1:10 a.m. in India. Dedication. I like it. Thanks very much for tuning in. Much appreciated. Do hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm not sure Haaland's shot was on target that the keeper made the save for. Akanji to Cancelo. Rodri now to Cancelo. De Bruyne has made a run, which Cancelo's not used. Here's Rodri now. Works it into space. Sergio Gomez, Man City's left back for today. In place of the injured Kyle Walker. Here is Grealish. Looks to try and play across. Blocked and eventually gathered up by Sevilla at the second attempt. And there's a potential of counter-attack here. As Akanji goes through his man. Referee says no free kick. I think he will give that one as a free kick though. Right, Sergio Gomez. I quite like these burgundy shorts that we're wearing. It's different. I don't know why they've not worn their away shirt. I like the AC Milan style away shirt as well. We've not worn it yet, I don't think, this season. Might be wrong with that. I don't think we have. We didn't wear it for the Community Shield. We didn't wear it for West Ham. I don't think. We didn't wear it for Newcastle. Didn't wear it for Villa. We're not wearing it today as Sevilla into the penalty area here. And the best effort on goal for them so far is high and it's wide. That was a real opportunity for Sevilla. Managed to find their runners very well. Was just chipped over to the far post. Cross came in. Flicked into space. Shot comes in. High and wide. It was a good opportunity that for Sevilla. Needed to go across goal rather than looking for the top corner of the near post. Jack Grealish does really well, dropping deep, moves the ball into space, gives the ball to Cancelo now. He works it to De Bruyne, to Cancelo, back to Kevin De Bruyne, as he looks to thread a pass in towards Cancelo. Has a little coming together with the Sevilla defender as Bono can collect the ball. Nothing given. 13 likes to go now. To 100 likes. 13. Any help towards that will be much appreciated. Don't forget as well to subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link in the description, also in the live chat. OneFootball will keep you up to date with all the latest football news, transfer news, latest scores, results, statistics, live league tables, live commentary, and all your good footballing needs. It's a free app to download, so do go and check it out. And use my link, that'll take you to the download page to download OneFootball. Anyone that does download OneFootball, using my link does help to support the future content created here on my channel. It does keep these videos coming for you guys. As we're now 12 likes away from 100 likes. We're nearly into the nervous 90s, where we'll start our official countdown to 100 likes. As we're nearing in on half-time. Can it be done by half-time? That is the question. And like I said, I can't remember the last time that we have hit 100 likes before half-time. Is today one of them rare days? Owen, thank you very much. You say only 27k, but 27k is still a very large, very good number that I'm very pleased and very happy with, and I'm pleased that we're on the push towards 28k now, as Bernardo Silva's got the ball. Cross comes in, headed clear to Ruben Dias. Bernardo gives it to Rodri. Chips the ball into space. Cancelo uses his chest to make a pass to the man that's not put a foot wrong, Manuel Akanji. Foden now chips the ball over this advancing Sevilla presser and gives it to Akanji. He will pass it to Bernardo Silva here. So we're now 11 likes away from 100 likes. It's a good pass. Gomez into Grealish. Good ball into space. De Bruyne picks it up and a sliding challenge comes in from Sevilla. And out of play for a corner to Manchester City as we're now 10 likes away from 100 likes. We are into the nervous 90s. If we can get one more like, we'll start the official countdown. Owen, thanks very much for your kind comment. You never know. One day. One day. And we're doing this silly 2 players at the corner. It's a waste. Get a player in the box or on the outside of the box. If De Bruyne is going to take it, get Phil Foden on the right-hand side where nobody's currently occupying. Lined up in case it's a deeper ball or it's headed that way. Especially if it seems like a bit of a waste as we're now 8 likes away. 8 more to go to 100 likes. The official countdown now at 8 likes to 100 likes. Let's make it happen. Excuse me. Here is... It looks like it's going to be Foden to take. Not the greatest ball in. It's headed clear. Cancelo now finds Bernardo in space. Crosses it. Not a very good ball either. It's low and it's headed clear. Rodri to Cancelo. City been forced back. Ruben now. And I've not noticed that. I'll have to keep an eye on it. No, I've not noticed that. What I have noticed from our set pieces is Gundogan seems to have been our best set piece taker this season so far. Here's Bernardo Silva now. Fancies a run on the right-hand side. To Phil. He works it backwards to Akanji. Interesting to see if we get any time added on here. I know in Europe they like to not add any minutes on at the end of the first half. We have had a goal. There hasn't been that much time wasted other than having a goal. So I'm wondering if there will be anything added on. I'm not sure. As Cancelo picks up the ball and a throw-in's given to Sevilla. Alex, it is a long time ago, August 2020 though, isn't it? As we're into added on time now. Is there anything that's going to be added on? No is the answer to that. Vintage Europe. No is the answer, and nothing is added on, and we are at half time here. We're falling 7 likes short of 100 likes. I wanted it to be one of the rare occasions where we get 100 likes before half time, but you know we can hit it at half time. It is not to worry. Rightio, then it is Erling Haaland's 20th minute strike that gives Manchester City the lead here in Seville. It's Sevilla 0, Manchester City 1 at half-time. Do let me know your thoughts in the live chat. So we are aiming for 100 likes, 7 likes to go, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel. We're now closing in on 27,300 subs, which means less than 700 subs away from 28k subscribers soon come. Also, don't forget as well, social media links there in the description below and also on the yellow banner too if you want to go and follow me on excuse me, my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, do let me know your thoughts in the live chat of how this game's going. Who's been your player of the match so far? Have you been impressed with Akanji making his debut? I have. Do let me know your thoughts in the live chat as we're now 5 likes away from 100 likes. And lastly, I want to give a big shout out to today's video sponsor, where this live stream is brought to you by OneFootball. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. So thank you very much there to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. If you want to go check them out, then the link is in the description and also in the live chat as well. So, Owen, just read your comment there. YouTube Shorts is definitely something I'll have a look at towards in the future, once I've got a little bit more time, which will be coming up in the next, 30 days or so, and then I'll look towards that, so don't worry about it. It's something I will look to explore. It's worked wonders for City boys who've been posting short clips and stuff, which I'm not real keen on using content that isn't my own and created by me, but each to their own with their own preferences. But I can always do short bursts of transfer videos and things like that, of course, which would be good, which is something I will look towards towards the winter for you guys to enjoy. So we're going to head over to my video sponsor for today, One Football, and we're going to have a look at the stats and what we're making of the game so far. So Man City have had 61% possession compared with 39% possession for Sevilla. Sevilla have won 54% of their duels. City won 46% of theirs. Aerial duels, Sevilla very good, 75% of their aerial duels won compared with just 25% for Manchester City, showing just how physical Sevilla are being in this game so far. One offside for Sevilla, none for Manchester City, and only one corner apiece for both teams. Surprising. So looking at the attacking stats for Manchester City, 9 shots on target. 9 shots, 2 on target. So that Haaland shot did count as being on target that was saved by the goalkeeper. Whereas Sevilla, 2 shots, none on target, not tested Ederson so far. But the most important stat is City have had their one opportunity, their big opportunity. Came via Erling Haaland with a Kevin De Bruyne assist on 20 minutes, which did go into the back of the net. 5 shots inside the box for City, 4 outside the box, and 1 shot inside the box and 1 shot outside the box for Sevilla. In terms of the defensive stats, 8 tackles for Sevilla, 6 for Manchester City, both with a tackle completion rate of 50%. 7 clearances apiece for both teams. Sevilla have had more interceptions with 6 compared with 4 for Manchester City. In terms of distribution, 210 passes for Sevilla at a pass completion rate of just below 82%. Manchester City with 331 passes at a pass completion rate of just under 91%, which is much better than from the weekend against Aston Villa, which was at 88%. In terms of crosses, 4 crosses for Sevilla. They're not connected with any of them, so their cross completion rate is at 0%. 11 crosses attempted by Manchester City at a cross completion rate of just over 18%. And in terms of discipline, 4 fouls apiece for both teams, with no yellow cards and no red cards. And the big moment for this game is, of course, that Haaland goal on 20 minutes with the assist for Kevin De Bruyne. That means we lead at half-time in Spain by 1-0. So we're going to go around the grounds now and have a look at what's happening. It has finished in the early kickoffs. Borussia Dortmund 3, FC Copenhagen 0 in Manchester City's group. And it's also finished earlier. Dinamo Zagreb 1, Chelsea 0. Some half-time scores from around Europe. Benfica 0, Maccabi Haifa 0. Celtic 0, Real Madrid 0. Salzburg 1, AC Milan 1. PSG 2, Juventus 0, Leipzig 0, Shakhtar Donetsk 1, and Sevilla 0, Manchester City 1. In League 1, it's just gone into the second half. Forest Green Rovers 1, Accrington Stanley 0. In the Papa John's Trophy, in the 49th minute, it's also Colchester United 0, Brighton Hove Albion under-23 side 1. We've got Women's World Cup qualifiers taking place. I think England are playing right now. They're currently 7-0 up against Luxembourg women's side after 60 minutes. In their first game since the successful European Championship victories for the women's side. And the final game to keep you guys up to date with is comes in the National League South here in England. And it is Chippenham Town 0, Oxford City 0. Not lots of gold out there, really. But there we go. Excuse me. Right, guys, we're on 99 likes. Who wants to be the 100th like? We'll make that happen. And there we go. 100 likes on this live stream. So thank you, everyone, for that. It is much appreciated. To celebrate, we're going to have some halftime entertainment. Why not enjoy the Dirty Shirley, brought to you by Mixed, my partner channel. Link in the description. Enjoy.
What's going on, guys? Mixed here, back again for another summer cocktail. And today's summer cocktail, guys, is your favourite mocktail made into a cocktail for summer. Yes, that's right, it's the famous Shirley Temple. But this time we are doing the adult version of the Shirley Temple. I was going to say, it's my most popular video. If you've not seen it, I will put a link in the description. So I will put a link, I was going to say, just there. Because if you've not seen it, my 2 variations of Shirley Temple. But this is the adult version of it, the Dirty Shirley. I was going to say, and I can't wait to show you this version of it, as it will be the summer hit for 2022, and it's going to be a popular one this year. The Dirty Shirley, I will show you guys how to make it. So what you want to do, guys, is get a tall glass. I'm using a highball and fill it with ice. So it's a free combination, this one. So you got your Sprite, or soda as you call it if you're American, which you will be. So soda your grenadine and vodka. Because it's really simple to make. The first ingredient, guys, is 2 ounces or 60ml of vodka. As you can see, guys, I'm using Grey Goose as I really do like it. I like the smoothness of it. So next up is 1 ounce of 30ml of grenadine. So the last thing to do now is just top it up with soda. I'm using 7up. And the final thing to do now is garnish it with a maraschino cherry. And as simple as that, 1 dirty Shirley. Doesn't it look fantastic? Your favourite childhood drink, now all made into an adult version of it, the Dirty Shirley. And there we go, guys, 1 dirty Shirley. How does it taste? Tastes fantastic. It just has that sweetness. It just really is such a sweet cocktail. This, just like its ancestor, the Shirley Temple. That sweetness, that just has that sweetness. Just reminds you of being a child like that. Because if you've ever had a Shirley Temple, because I know it's a very popular one. It is my most popular video, especially in the USA, because where it is popular from the actress. Because it really is a nice sugary, sweet drink. And this is no different, but with the adult version, it's going to say mixed in this time with vodka. If you don't have vodka, you can use tequila, rum, whatever. It's going to say you can let your imagination just run wild with it. It's going to say, but with the Shirley Temple or the Dirty Shirley, it's now the adult version of it. Just a really nice summer drink. It's nice and sweet, and it's an absolutely beautiful cocktail. It's simple but effective like that. It's going to say, and you can see why it's popular. Just like the Shirley Temple, nice. It's just an adult version really of the Shirley Temple, like I said, now the Dirty Shirley. It will be a massive hit over 2022. This is the summer cocktail for 2022, the Dirty Shirley. Just look how bright red it is. It's fantastic, isn't it? Beautiful. But don't forget to check out my old video, the Shirley Temple, as I did 2 variations. Let me know which is the best one, the alcoholic version or the original Shirley Temples, the modern or the classic variation of it. But I've been Mixid. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Mixid for more cocktails like this, as it really does help the channel grow. And I hope you all have an awesome day and have an awesome summer. But this has been the Dirty Shirley, and I will see you guys for my next summer themed cocktail. Cheers. One last thing to know is I'd give this a 9 out of 10.
Thank you very much there to Mixid for providing today's halftime entertainment. There we go. I should go up and down the stairs. I'm tired now. Thanks very much to Dad. Saying 100 likes. 100 likes is brilliant. We're on 104. I see no reason why we can't really aim for 120. Would be good. Always good. Owen asked what happened to JSGC Gaming. We just don't really have time to do anything for JSGC Gaming. We're so preoccupied. So it's me and my brother Aaron, who helps run the Mixid channel. So the JSGC channels predominantly run this channel by me and Mixid. Aaron does the Mixid stuff, and then we just kind of take it in turns with the other ones. So we've done JSGC Gaming. I tend to cover a lot of stuff on JSGC Vlogs. Aaron's doing a lot of stuff over on JSGC Football right now, doing a good job over there. So yeah, we just don't really have time. Life. I'd like to. If I was doing it full time, there'd certainly be regular content, but as it is right now, Yeah, not to happen. Mural says they should join City Extra on a 1-year contract. A 1-year contract. I like having the freedom of my own channel, doing my own thing. I have absolutely no problem working with others. I worked with a Spurs channel yesterday, which was a lot of fun. Filming a little bit for their podcast show that's on YouTube, that once that's released I will share for you guys on my channel, so you can go and check that out. I've got some more work coming up at the end of the week with another Spurs channel previewing the big game at the weekend. I've worked with a Bournemouth channel, worked with a West Ham channel as well. We worked with a Nottingham Forest channel, so we've done lots of work with other channels, which I'm always happy to do and contribute to, as long as the timings and everything are right. And I think that's something I'm aiming for over the coming season, is to expand on that and broaden my horizons and work with other channels to obviously expose myself a little bit more, whilst also hoping to do the Manchester City community proud by being their representative. Which would be good. Alex agreeing there, saying should go on City Extra. Like, City Extra won't be on for any videos. They want my phone number. They've followed me on the socials and stuff. They only need to message me and we can work something out. We'll see. The Bill saying, hope you're well, firstly. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm okay. Enjoying my channel. What is my view on him wanting City to wear the all sky blue shorts each season in the home kits? I like the retro look that we've got right now. I think I prefer white over blue, but it's all about personal preference. The blue top shorts and socks are not for me, but there we go. It is what it is. City career mode on FIFA. I've just not got time. I can't say, oh yeah, I'll do that. I just can't commit to it. As Rafa Mir comes on for Ivan Rakitic. Rakitic been... not really seen anything of him in the second half, so to speak, as we are ready for kickoff here actually for the second half. So we're going to get us underway. Attacking from left to right, City attacking from right to left. Waiting for the referee to blow his whistle, and we'll be away. There we go. We're underway here for the second half. I've not done a video with the 1894, but if they want me to do a video with them, then I'm happy to do a video with anybody. I have had the Mancunian way trying to work something out. It's just timings and everything haven't worked out so far, but hopefully we'll be able to get something sorted. Would be really good. Owen asking, did I see Danny Aaron's on the City channel? What a mug. I'm going to seem really dumb here, but I don't know who Danny Aaron is. Perhaps you can enlighten me. New Gork, thank you very much for tuning in. And thank you for your kind comment there. Big up. Right, I need to close my door. I also need to stretch my legs. Right, not much happening here at the mo. A minute into the second half. Oh, I've got one of them spider things in my room. How have he got in? Never mind. He's causing me no bother right now. And Little Owl, thank you very much for tuning in. Much appreciated. I'm going to need a cup to get rid of him, aren't I? JSGC catches a flying spider thing live on the JSGC channel. Here's Ruben Dias with a pass forward to De Bruyne. Can't get control of it. They've allowed it to take an awkward bounce there, and the spin of it was taking it away from the player. Danny Aaron is a well-known FIFA player. He's probably one of the biggest FIFA players right now, but he's a Tottenham fan, and he was brought on the City channel to talk about Sunday League. Don't know. A crane fly. It looks like a spider. I'll be honest, I don't know who Danny Aaron is. I'm not really big up in the FIFA community. I'm more intrigued about them. Crane flies. Crane fly. Let's have a look. Is it a crane? Oh, it is! Ah, crane fly is a common name referring to any member of the insect family Tipodidae. I have no idea how you say that. Sevilla in a great position here. As City can get a good block in. Ball comes across. Akanji's there at the right time to get it clear. Can they bite you? Oh, City are in. De Bruyne saved. Oh, that's a massive opportunity. How does Kevin not put that away? Well, hopefully, I thought Pep Guardiola was going to smack that water on the ground there. City just completely caught Sevilla on the counter attack. De Bruyne fed it to Haaland. Haaland gave it back to De Bruyne, and De Bruyne went for the near post and missed. That should have been game, set, and match. Not learning our lessons from Villa as of yet. We've not got that killer second goal. Here's De Bruyne to Foden from the corner. Whipped in, not a good ball, and the keeper struggled to deal with that. He has a fist to it and gets it clear in what will look like a relatively straightforward ball with no one around. It's a good ball in, and Haaland gets a good touch onto it, and he... How do you explain what Haaland just did? The ball was behind him. It was almost a bicycle kick-esque from Haaland. He tries to flick it in, and he can't. I think it is a crane fly. Akanji's been decent, to be honest. I think he's been decent anyway. They are harmless. They're just annoying. They're quite big as well, aren't they? Anyway, goal kick Sevilla. Is De Bruyne. He's Foden was free then. He doesn't use him. Gives it to Cancelo. Holds off his man well and then snatches an effort. Goes wide. Pep Guardiola. Can't believe it. He can't believe it. An aerial back heel flick. I don't know what it was. It was odd. The ball was behind him. It looked like he wanted to go for a very ambitious scissor-like kick, which I think was a lot closer to him by the time the ball had come, and he went for a flick, and he got some connection, not a full connection. It went wide, as it is. As Sevilla try one ball forward to try and catch the City defence out. Diaz reads onto it and can intercept. It seems like Diaz and Akanji have switched sides from the first half. Diaz got on the right-hand side and Akanji on the left. Maybe that's just Pep trying something out. As we are up to 109 likes now. So 120 likes is the aim. So any help towards that will be much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link in the description and also in the live chat. We don't want to be caught on the counter. What we want to do is get that killer second goal, get this game wrapped up. It's Villa-esque, isn't it? You know, we're playing all right, we're doing well, we're getting the opportunities. We've put one of them away with a good tidy finish. Most of the hard work's been done, just the last bit hasn't been done to get this sorted. We're talking about crane flies because there's a crane fly somewhere. He might have flown back out of the window. I do have the blinds down though, so I don't really get how he's managed to come in, but there we go. Anyway, here's Bernardo Silva towards the penalty area. Gives it to Jack Grealish. He centralises it to Rodri. He might fancy an effort. He does, and he doesn't get enough bend on it. Not enough curve on that ball, and it's wide. Thank you very much, Tom. Do appreciate your kind comment there. Please do subscribe and do leave a thumbs up as well. We're now already on 111. We're doing very well for likes, actually. But this might be the... well, certainly on course for being the most liked live stream of the season so far. I won't put it beyond Rodri to score. That wouldn't surprise me if he did put that into the back of the net. He's just not got it right. And I think that's been City's thing so far. Just not got it right. Been good, but could be better. We strive for perfection at Manchester City, I think. I think mainly because we know what City are like, and we know that if you score one, you've always got the danger that you could concede, and if you concede, then we end up dropping points. Akanji wins the header there for Manchester City, and out of play for a throw into Sevilla. Sevilla switching play. Don't get it quite right. Jack Grealish does really well. Gets it under control as well. It's a good sliding challenge from Sevilla. And Bono's come flying out of his net. 20 yards out. Just on the outside of his own penalty area, bursting forward to make that pass. Sevilla then into the Manchester City half. Centralising it. Switching play from the centre to the right-hand side. It's a cracking ball. It's got Jack Grealish for company here. Jesus Navas. And his low cross comes in. He's collected comfortably and well by Ederson. And he looks to get play resuming ASAP. And City have got a 3-on-3 situation here. There's an overlap for Bernardo Silva of Kevin De Bruyne, which he'll use. De Bruyne is very good at cutting in. His pass isn't brilliant. It's intercepted. And they can bring it away. I'm just about to say, Seamus, I think Foden off and Alvarez on is the sub I'd be making. It wouldn't surprise me if Pep went for Mahrez. I just feel like this game needs the energy of Alvarez. Here is Rodri then for Manchester City. Connor, thanks very much for tuning in. A tapping, cracking finish from Erling Haaland, scoring his first Champions League goal for Manchester City. The first of many, I am sure. Grealish, not too bad. First half, been pretty direct, looked pretty fresh. Not really been involved too much in the second half. It's the first time really I've seen Jack Grealish in the second half making that bursting run forward before he got tackled. You just want to see Grealish get involved a little bit more. At the moment, everything's running through De Bruyne and Haaland. It's almost like we've got a very good individual players everywhere on the pitch, and you've got your two standouts, two just categorically above the rest in De Bruyne and Haaland. That's how it feels. Cancelo gets there on the byline, gets a cross in. It's deep. I'm surprised Sevilla's put a foot onto that. I think it's gone out of play for a goal kick, actually, from that initial cross. Ederson's not had anything to do, as I think a substitute's been making here. It's for Sevilla, making their second sub of the game. As it's Alex Tellez coming off, and Kasper Dolberg, I think he's Danish international, coming on. See what Dolberg can do. It's a fun name to say, isn't it? Dolberg. And so we're just under an hour into this match. And it is City that lead here by 1-0. And it is the former Manchester United man, Alex Tellez, that's just come off. And Diaz then gives it to Ederson. To Bernardo. Gives it to Akanji. It's intercepted. His pass was just between three players there, Akanji. That'll be the first time Akanji's given the ball away, actually. He's had a very good game. City working it to the right-hand side. Here's Foden. He's got the overlap of Cancelo. Uses it. He cuts it onto his left foot, gives it to Foden, dissects one, and has a shot! And in! I didn't know if it had gone in. It has gone in. It's Phil Foden. Or is it... No, sorry. Is it Foden or Cancelo? It's Foden, I think. Foden. Brilliant finish into the back of the net. On his left foot. And that is the killer second goal that we've been looking for. The angle of the net there, I wasn't sure if it had gone in. And it has. It's 2-0 Manchester City here. And City now on course for 3 points in their opening game of the Champions League in a difficult away game against Sevilla. Through the legs. It's a brilliant finish from Phil Foden. Really good finish from Philip. And into the back of the net. It's a good finish, that, from Foden. I've said Foden's not had the best of games. That might just be something that might get him going for the season now, I hope. That pivotal moment, that change of momentum. Owen, the Dortmund score. Dortmund's already finished 3-0 Dortmund at home against Copenhagen. If I'm City, as John says, looking for number 3, try and get that in the next 5 or 10 minutes, and if we can, then that would be great. As Ederson's played a cracking ball forward, there's a little bit too much on it as Vinicius Junior's just giving Real Madrid the lead away. At Celtic. We all love Capri Sun. Capri Sun's become my new favourite drink right now. Ruben Dias sends it long to nobody in particular. Haaland's in a mild offside position. That last there's a VAR check on Vinicius Junior, so you'll have to let me know as I'm watching the City game whether that is allowed. Ilkay Gundogan's going to be coming on for Manchester City very soon. The first sub, as the goal does stand, it is 1-0 Vinicius Junior. As Dinamo Zagreb had beaten Chelsea, making hard work of what should be a relatively straightforward group with AC Milan, Salzburg and Dinamo Zagreb. Chelsea making hard work of that, particularly if there's a win for either Salzburg or AC Milan in that game tonight. Then Chelsea have got their work cut out. As we are nearing 120 likes here now, which is good. We're only 6 likes away. Here's Ederson for Manchester City. As we're over the hour mark here. Sevilla 0, Manchester City 2. Don't forget, if you are enjoying the content, please do leave a thumbs up. 6 likes away from 120 likes, the new like goal. Also, don't forget to subscribe as well. If you are enjoying the content, that would be much appreciated. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball, link in the description and also in the live chat. There's Gomez puts a ball in, and Haaland gone to the end of it. And my only surprise is that Haaland's not put that into the top corner. It's a great ball from Gomez, who I'm reading about at half time. A lot of people have been impressed with the fact that Gomez wants so much of the ball. He wants to make things happen. There's another example of Gomez wanting to do things, as Gundogan's coming on and Grealish is coming off. I presume Gundogan's going to go into the middle and act almost as a second striker, and we're going to see Bernardo Silva over to the right-hand side and Foden to the left-hand side is what I think City might do here. So Foden has gone to the left-hand side, and Bernardo to the right-hand side, and Gundogan sitting alongside De Bruyne with Haaland sitting in the gap. Excuse me. Ederson here to Rodri. Oh. Jack's only just come back from injury. They're not gonna rush him back, as Real Madrid have just doubled their lead in Glasgow and have made it Celtic 0, Real Madrid 2. Luka Modric with that goal. Our next game is at home next Wednesday against Borussia Dortmund. Before the next game after that will be a home match against FC Copenhagen back after the international break at the beginning of October. As cross from deep for Sevilla gets their foot onto it. It's miles wide. He was never ever going to divert that goalwards. And out of play for a goal kick to Manchester City. As Pep Guardiola's had a pep talk with Jack Grealish, who looks very disappointed, sat on the bench, speaking with Kalvin Phillips. I think maybe he's just disappointed with himself as a good ball's played over to Bernardo Silva here. As far as Bono didn't come and collect that. As it is, Man City have got the ball and Cancelo can put that into deep, and Foden gives it to Gundogan, a goal for Man City, but the flag is up. Don't get too excited. Looked offside there, Foden. Obviously, the ball being put into the back, and that means VAR can make that decision. Foden is offside, so right not to get too excited. The right idea that from Foden, putting it across to Gundogan for a tap-in. That nearly was the 3 points there for Manchester City. Foden about a yard offside, just went slightly too early, but a good idea and a good ball for Manchester City. As we're now 26 minutes left of this second half. As Dolberg's got in ahead of Akanji here, and there's a chance here for Sevilla, and Rodri manages to get across well. Still got an opportunity here. Dolberg once more as a shot can come in. It's dragged and it's wide by Sevilla. Sevilla have lacked a bit of quality in the final third today, is my impression that I've got of them. Getting a highlight of the Foden finish. It's a cracking finish. It'll be good for him to find a bit of form before the World Cup, of course, for an England point of view. As he'll be a massive asset for England in Qatar, I am sure. Here's Foden now into the penalty area. Gives it to the edge of the area to De Bruyne. De Bruyne's not had his best game, has he? Got an assist. Classic Kevin De Bruyne. Makes things happen, but he's not had a very good game. Missed that one-on-one, of course. Excuse me. There's not just enough on that. I was about to say there's not enough on that, and Gundogan's got that, but it's just over him. And there's an extra man over here for Sevilla. Chooses not to use Navas. To be fair, it's Navas in a crossing position. We know what Jesus Navas is like in a crossing position, do we not? And City have got themselves a very cheap throw in. Sevilla's manager looks very frustrated with their performance. Not going to plan for them as of yet. Rightio then, guys. Don't forget to check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link in the description, also in the live chat, as Foden's got a good opportunity here. It opens up, he has a shot, and Haaland seals the game for Manchester City. And it's a brace for Erling Haaland. The Foden-Haaland combination this time makes it Sevilla 0, Manchester City 3, and City steamrolling in Spain here towards 3 points. Good stuff this from Manchester City. Really good stuff. Good work from Foden. Haaland is onside. Keeper makes the initial save. They were backing off. They're giving far too much space for Foden. He has a shot. It's low, it's hard, it's a good save. It only rebounds to the man who just knows where to be in the right place at the right time. And Haaland now knows that he's one goal away from another Manchester City hat-trick. And seals the deal here. Sevilla 0, Manchester City 3. As I was just saying, do go and check out today's video. Sponsor OneFootball. Links in the description and also in the live chat. I'll put it back in the live chat for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well and leave a thumbs up. We're now 4 likes away from 120 likes, the new like goal. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. I think what's important here for City now that we've got the 3 points wrapped up, obviously you want to keep Haaland on to try and get a hat-trick, but you've got to be thinking about that Spurs game, and I'd be thinking about getting Alvarez on and Haaland off. Controversial, as we're allowed the subs, and I'd start thinking about that Spurs game, to be honest. And clean sheet wouldn't go amiss. And Sevilla play a ball across. A nice bit of confidence going into that Spurs game as well, actually, if we could keep a clean sheet. As a long direct ball comes forward, of course it's accurate and Phil Foden can pick it up. He's felt like he was pushed to the ground. De Bruyne can't believe it. Felt like he was fouled, not given. As we're now 3 likes away from 120 likes. I'm just going to check my my bet mate. See how we're getting on. Not too bad. Currently placed 31st at the Mo. A little bit of a stretch away from the rest, if I'm honest. But you know, never say never. How my players getting on? Always helps having Captain Haaland. Vice Captain De Bruyne is good. Be good if we get a Benzema. A Benzema goal would be good. Get the points up. As we are seeing a couple of subs being made here. Foden's going to be the first and Cole Palmer. But Foden put in a good shift, particularly in that second half. Good to see Cole coming on. Excited to see what he can do. Julian Alvarez is going to be the other sub for Manchester City. Foden, obviously impressed. All the coaching staff and everyone impressed with Foden. Getting the plaudits as he comes off. And Alvarez is on for Manchester City. I've not seen who's come off. I think it's Haaland who's come off. It is Haaland who's going to be rested. Not going to get a hat-trick today, but that's okay. He's got a brace. They'll have to settle with the 2 goals and not the 3. And Bernardo's going to keep that in for Manchester City. And we'll see what City can do. Can we get a 4th is the question and go top of this group? Here is Bernardo Silva then. Gives the ball towards Julian Alvarez. It's too much on it. And the pass can be found back to keeper Bono, whose clearance finds a City man. Finds Bernardo Silva, whose pass isn't accurate. And Kasper Dolberg can pick that one up. He's running at the City defence. And who's there in the right place at the right time, making a brilliant interception? Manuel Akanji having a very impressive debut for Manchester City. And most certainly looks like he's in line for a start against Spurs at the weekend now. Here is Rodri then to Ruben Dias. As we have hit my new like goal of 120 likes. I think we'll just keep increasing it by 10 towards full time. So let's see if we can get to 130 would be brill. Here's Bernardo for Manchester City. He gives it to Ilkay Gundogan. His pass isn't accurate. He goes down. He wants a free kick. Referee says no. It looked like more of a hopeful glance more than anything else. So they're battling hard here to try and get themselves a goal. Not happening as of yet, and City have got the ball. Here is Alvarez with a heavy touch. He's lucky though, and De Bruyne has got the ball, and he'll have a shot, which is dragged wide. De Bruyne apologises. I think De Bruyne is trying too hard at the moment. What's happening there is Sevilla are going to make another sub. I think it's their third sub of the game. And it's going to see Gomez come off and Suso come on. The Little House says, I'm a Spurs fan, wishing you luck for Saturday's game. It's going to be a defying game. We don't have a brilliant record against them. It should be a good game, actually. Hopefully we can win and get over that Spurs curse. We've ended that Crystal Palace curse. Can we end the Spurs curse? That would be good. It's up to 123 likes now, 7 likes away. Corner Man City then. Comes in, Rodri flicks it on. There's nobody there, and Dolberg will get there and track down well by Gomez and out for a throw into Sevilla. So yeah, please do leave a thumbs up. 7 likes away from a 130 likes. I'm just seeing this new VAR thing put in place for the offside. It's cartoonesque. It's weird. For the Gundogan tap-in before, which was played to Foden. So yeah, do leave a thumbs up. We're 7 likes away from 130 likes. Also, don't forget as well to go and subscribe to my channel. That would be great. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball, link in the description. And also in the live chat, OneFootball will keep you up to date with all the latest football news, transfer news, the latest scores, results, statistics, live league tables, and all your good footballing needs. It's a free app to download. So do go and check that out. Link is in the description in the live chat. Anyone that does download, as Cancelo just had a great effort at goal, stings the hands of the keeper and out for a corner to Manchester City. But yeah, anyone that does download OneFootball using my link does help support the future content created here on my channel. It does keep these videos coming for you guys. And thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. We're now 6 likes away from my target of 130 likes. Cracking effort that from Cancelo. Good save as well. Needed slightly more height onto it. As Palmer's got the ball from the corner. Running in. He gets a low ball across, cleared. Akanji will give it to Joao Cancelo once more. As he has a shot, so again, not enough bend on it. And out of play for a goal kick. Because my battery is charged, so we'll take that off charge. We don't like your new ground at Spurs. For a personal point of view, I do like your ground. It feels very American, and I love the American stadia. But yeah, cursed only ends there. Can't win. There's City preparing more subs. I can see Kalvin Phillips ready to come on for the last 14 minutes of this game. Rodri's got the ball. Here's Rodri then for Manchester City. Bruyne was instructing that pass to go to Cancelo. He ignores De Bruyne. Centralising it instead. Here's Palmer then on the left-hand side. And gets a corner for Manchester City. Good work that from Cole. A bit disjointed today, Sevilla. Full of motivation at 0-0. Plugging along well at 1-0. 2-0 killed the game. And I think Man City found it straightforward from there. So Gomez with a corner. Now his set pieces are not bad. Bent in and cleared by Sevilla. A good tackle from Palmer, and Gomez can track back and play the pass back to Ederson, and City can have the ball. Here's Rodri then for Manchester City. Into the 78th minute, near enough. Here's Gundogan with a captain's armband. Too much on that crossfield pass. De Bruyne is not happy with that crossfield pass. Now to play for a throw-in. And Mahrez comes on for Manchester City. And Rodri's coming off for Kalvin Phillips. As Mahrez has come on for Kevin De Bruyne. As I think City are just saving some legs ready for their match on Saturday against Spurs. It's the evening kickoff, 5:30 p.m. And Kalvin Phillips can come on for City as well for the last 12 minutes. I suspect we'll see a little bit of added time. That's great work from Julian Alvarez and a free kick given. I am not sure about that. Not sure about that. Like a perfectly clean tackle for me. As Januzaj comes on for Isco. I forgot Isco was playing. Because there's too much on that. Now to play for, I think, a goal kick to Manchester City's been given. I don't think Sevilla are happy about that. They wanted a corner. I'm not sure. Huh. Right, I think we're back in business. Which is good news. There we go. Right, hopefully we're back in business. And hopefully everyone can hear me, see me. Are we all good? Are we back? Are we back? That's the question. Hopefully we're back. Anyway, apologies for that. I just said my camera had overheated, so I just needed to turn it off and on. For some reason, it just unplugged the charger here, which is why I was having a bit of a problem there. Why it took longer than what it needed to. I had the camera sorted after about 10 seconds. Then I realised it weren't plugged in. Off and on, and is it plugged in? The good old tricks as a shot comes in. Finally a save for Ederson. Straight at him from Suso. My camera just overheated. It just needed turning off and on. Thanks Dale for texting me as well. Much appreciated. Letting me know that it had gone off. I was just trying to get it sorted. camera overheated. Just turned it on, turned it off. It's connected via this USB cable right here, which is next to my my dongle here that connects all my streaming stuff, and it just slightly nudged that out of place. So when I put my camera back on, it wasn't showing on my OBS streaming software that anything was connected. So I went for the laptop camera, which is why you saw me pop up for a moment, and then went back off again. As I'd connected the dongle back up and we have the camera back on. There we go. wanted to know. Owen, stupid camera, but this camera is providing very clean, crisp quality for that. Everyone seems to be enjoying it. It is a work in progress. I think over the next few months I'll be getting everything sorted to make sure that these little hiccups do not happen. Things like the camera battery isn't actually charging right now, but it should be, and I can't really work out why. If all else fails, I do have my HD webcam thing that I was using from last season, which more than does the job. If my camera can only be used to make YouTube videos, which I'm hoping is not the case, because I spent a lot of money on the camera, and the aim of the camera was to produce YouTube videos whilst enabling me to do quality live streams as well, which at the moment it has, so hopefully that will continue. We'll get these little hiccups sorted. Anyway, I have an overheating problem with my laptop as well, which I've not got around to sorting out, but there we go. Welcome to technology, everybody. Spend loads of money and they always have problems unless you're going to spend big money, which unfortunately I don't have. Otherwise I'd be having these free £4,000 pieces of equipment. But there we go. It definitely is the case. No camera, no JSGC. I can't do the videos as the tackle comes in against Cole Palmer and out for a corner to Manchester City as all the flags start flying for Sevilla. As we're now only 3 likes away from 130 likes. We're getting there. I will let you guys know I am probably going to end the stream very quickly after the game, and then I'm going to get my review video sorted for you guys. Been a very long day for me. Got a very long day tomorrow as well, so I want to get things sorted as ASAP. Rightio. Corner comes in. It's not very good. It's sad to say the volley comes in from City, but it doesn't come in, as it's completely missed. City looks a bit disjointed since making the subs. Probably since Haaland's gone off and the threat's not there anymore. City look a bit disjointed, don't they? Really. There's Cole Palmer on the left for City. 4 minutes remaining here. I don't think there'll be that long added on either the substitutes and a couple of goals. Maybe 3 minutes. That's a good ball. And here's Mahrez. He might go for an effort himself here. He doesn't. He has to pass it. Excuse me. Here's Bernardo Silva now to Joao Cancelo. Akanji gives it to Riyad Mahrez. Bernardo now. Back to Mahrez. Mahrez floats it across. Intercepted only as far as Sergio Gomez. And here is Palmer. Cuts inside into the penalty area. I think he wants the overlap with Gomez. It's not coming, and Palmer's fouled his man. As I think Gomez and Cancelo look pretty decent. Decent enough that they're probably going to be Man City's options for the Tottenham Hotspur game at the weekend, whilst we've got no Kyle Walker. I think they're definitely going to be Man City's options. Probably going to be our options for until after the international break, really. So that would be the Spurs game at the weekend, the Dortmund game next midweek, and the Wolves away game. That's when we head into the international break, and it'll be good for a few of our players that aren't on international duty to maybe have a little rest before our one final push before the World Cup, as we're playing all through October and the beginning to the middle parts of November as well. It's a long stint to try and get everything squeezed in, but it is what it is when you've got a Winter World Cup. And there we go. It's 3-0. That would happen when my camera cut off. 3-0 Real Madrid. Eden Hazard with a goal as Alvarez goes through the back of the Sevilla player. A free kick is given as we're drifting here towards full time. Hopefully City can keep hold of their clean sheet would be good. So a good opportunity here to do some shameless self-plugging. So do subscribe if you haven't already. Do leave a thumbs up as well. 2 likes away from my goal of 130 likes. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link in the description. Also in the live chat as we see the first yellow card of the game come out in the 89th minute. It's for high foot on Manuel Akanji from Rafa Mir. Came on at half time, and he's into the referee's book. As Akanji's getting a little bit of treatment. Got a slight cut just above his lip. Akanji, so just get a bit of treatment. I don't really understand why they can't do the treatment on the side, considering it's not a serious one affecting any of his walking abilities, that they could just do a bit of quick treatment on the side and resume the game. I mean, the game's done. They're just going to add this on. There's probably going to be now, 4 or 5 minutes of added time. There's quite a bit of blood there, to be fair, for Akanji. Now, eventually, they are taking him to the touchline. Make it make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Make it make sense. Right, physios are off the pitch. Akanji can resume. And City have got a free kick. The Sevilla players are leaving in their masses at the moment. Bags are ready. Unimpressed faces. Here's Cole Palmer for Manchester City. Gives it to Sergio Gomez. Centralising himself to... Wow, Dale says Leipzig 1, Shakhtar 4. As Kalvin Phillips pings the ball over to Mahrez. The ball just touches his foot like glue. It's so impressive, and he's chopped down for a free kick to Manchester City as we're into the first of 3 minutes added on here at the end of this game. Is currently 0-3 to Manchester City. So, the final time during live play, leave a thumbs up. 2 likes away from 130 likes. Let's hit them 130 like goal. That'd be much appreciated. Do subscribe to my channel and go check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link in the description in the live chat. So, free kick here for City. City have sent some players forward. Palmer's forward. Diaz is forward. Akanji's forward. Cam Phillips is forward. Who else is forward? Alvarez has gone... Well, he's always staying forward, but he's in the box as well. Mahrez to take. It comes in and it's completely missed, and Gundogan heads it backwards, and Palmer has a shot and it's well saved. And is there any follow up here? The referee's not giving a free kick, and eventually it is, and it's cleared off the line by Sevilla. City could have had 4. That would have sent us top of the group. At the moment, Dortmund are having it on alphabetical order. It was that close away for Manchester City. The keeper came and flapped at the ball. I think it put Gundogan off. There's the corners taken quickly by Manchester City. Here's Ilkay Gundogan. Gives it to Cancelo. Gets it to the right-hand side. Here's Mahrez. Got the overlap of Cancelo. Drilled it across, and there's number 4. It's Ruben Dias for Manchester City, who makes it 4-0 and will send Manchester City top of our Champions League group here in Spain. Sevilla 0, Manchester City 4. All round decent stuff from Manchester City. Decent stuff indeed. Cancelo with the assist. Mahrez finds the pass to Cancelo. A simple drill across. And there's Ruben Dias putting the ball into the back of the net. Through the legs of the defender from Cancelo for the assist. Dolberg's not picked up Diaz. Way too late once he has, and he's just there. Haaland to tap it in and make it 4-0. Pep's happy. The coaches are happy. Sevilla are unhappy. And we're delighted. City going top of the group with an emphatic, impressive victory in Spain. Here's Dolberg bringing Sevilla forward. Can they get that goal that they're looking for? Spoil Man City's clean sheet. Ideal prep this for our Spurs match at the weekend. As the 3 minutes are now up. How long is the referee going to add on added time? You imagine it might be an extra minute or so. With a goal being scored as it's drilled across, and Ruben Dias is there to make sure Man City do keep hold of their clean sheet. And there is the full-time whistle here in Spain, in Seville. It's finished Sevilla 0, Manchester City for an emphatic victory, which sends City top of their Champions League group at this moment in time. And it's first playing second next week in City at home, taking on Borussia Dortmund in Manchester in what's going to be, I'm sure, the Erling Haaland derby. Right, guys, let's quickly have a look at the stats for this game. And then we'll go around the grounds and then we'll end the video there. So, 62% possession for Manchester City, 38% possession for Sevilla, 45% of duels won by Sevilla, 56% of duels won by Manchester City. Aerial duels remained at 50-50. 2 offsides for Sevilla, 1 for Manchester City, and corners 1 for Sevilla, 7 for Manchester City. Attacking stats. No goals for Sevilla, 6 shots, 1 on target, 1 save for Ederson, and he makes that save, clean sheet. For Manchester City, 24 attempts on goal, 10 on target, 4 goals. Not too bad, could be better. Striving for perfection, that's what we can look towards for the weekend. Shots inside the box, 3 inside the box and 3 outside the box for Sevilla. For Manchester City, 14 inside the box and 10 outside the box. Very varied that, very un-Manchester City-esque. In defensive stats, 13 tackles for both teams, 61.5% tackle completion rate for Sevilla. Very impressive, very physical. City's not too bad at 46% tackle completion rate on their 13 tackles. City had more clearances, 13 for Sevilla and 14 for Manchester City. Interceptions, 1 more for Sevilla, 10 interceptions and 9 for Manchester City. Distribution, 372 passes for Sevilla, a pass completion rate of just under 79%. For Manchester City, 609 passes at a pass completion rate of just under 91%. Decent that. 12 crosses for Sevilla at a cross completion rate of 8%. Better than first off, it was at 0%. 23 crosses attempted. We're back again. We're back again. It overheated again. Anyway, very quickly, 21% cross completion rate for City. In terms of discipline, 9 fouls for City, 9 for Sevilla, 8 for Manchester City, with 1 yellow card going right at the end to Rafa Mir. The goal for Manchester City today came on 20 minutes. Erling Haaland tapping in from a Kevin De Bruyne, a low cross. 58 minutes, Phil Foden with a wonderful finish through the legs of the Sevilla defender with an assist for Joao Cancelo. And then Erling Haaland getting his brace on 67 minutes. And then final goal coming with another assist for Joao Cancelo in the 90 plus 2 minutes, which was Ruben Dias getting that goal for Manchester City. So there we go. Dad's saying I need a new camera. It's a brand new camera. Literally a brand new camera. Cost me a lot of money, this camera did as well. It's just overheating. It's basically, I mean, it's been rolling now for what, 3 hours near enough. It's a lot of leg work for the camera, so there we go. It is what it is. There we go. Thank you very much, Dale. I will see you at the end of the week as we've hit our like goal of 130 likes. Right, EO, we are going to go around the grounds. And we're going to go and have a look at what's happened in the Champions League. So some full-time scores for you guys. Borussia Dortmund 3, Copenhagen 0 was the full-time result in the other game involving Manchester City's group. Dinamo Zagreb 1, Chelsea 0. Currently a latest score in the 93rd minute, Benfica 2, Maccabi Haifa 0, which has just finished actually. Celtic 0, Real Madrid 3. Salzburg 1, AC Milan 1, so gone away with one there. Chelsea, so not too much damage done from their defeat against Dinamo Zagreb. PSG 2, Juventus 1, Leipzig 1, Shakhtar Donetsk 4. That's a result of the round, I think, there for Shakhtar Donetsk, and Sevilla 0, Manchester City 4 in the Papa John's Pizza Trophy. Colchester 2, Brighton and Hove Albion under 23 side 1. Full-time score that, by the way, in League 1. Forest Green Rovers 2, Accrington Stanley 1. England women's side, they did end up beating, surprise, surprise, Luxembourg women's side won by a whopping 10 goals to 0. And the final score from the National League South did finish Chipping Town 1, Oxford City 0. There we go. Fire in the JSGC house tonight. I like it, Craig. I like it a lot. So there we go. That has been today's live watch along for this game between Sevilla and Manchester City. I will be back, within the next hour or so with my review video for you guys to enjoy. So if you did enjoy this live watch along, please do leave a thumbs up. Post-production of this video, let's aim for 140 likes. We're 8 likes away. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out my social media links. They're in the description below and on the yellow banner too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Do leave your thoughts in the live chat if you're watching right now, or let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel if you're new around here too. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. I'd love to say I'll be back for another live watch along on Saturday, but it'll be a match vlog Saturday night, pretty late, to stay tuned for us. We'll be at the Spurs game at the Etihad for you guys to look forward to. And one last note, do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by OneFootball. I'm going to roll my OneFootball promo video one more time for you guys right now. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much there to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. Much appreciated. Do go and check them out. It's a free app to download. Anyone that does download OneFootball using my link does help to support the future content created here on my channel. It does keep these videos coming for you guys. And I'll see you all again. Review video out in an hour's time for you guys to enjoy. Thank you everybody for joining in. Thank you everybody for interacting with me today. Thank you to everybody that has downloaded OneFootball. You're my video sponsor. That's much appreciated. Thank you to everybody that's left a comment. Thank you to everybody that's interacted with me in the live chat, left a thumbs up and all that good stuff. And I'll see you all again real soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Have a wonderful evening. Good night everybody. Peace. Ciao for now. Swiss women's side won 15-0. Wow. What a note to end it on.